Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to more benchmarking with Fenix for this week's Direct Strike Weekly Brawl. It looks like, what do we have here? We got a Accord, so there's no middle income. Okay, we can play a little slow. Hills CANTINA and MERCS. Oh my god, okay, so it's gonna be this week. It's gonna be this stuff again. Alright, so it's fairly unoriginal, I guess, this week. It's not gonna be as interesting as the last week's Brawl. But nonetheless, I think it's gonna be good. I think we can do a timing push this week. So what I'm gonna do is gonna be a little greedy, and I'm actually going to get some research in the power level here on these mercenaries. And I think, let me coordinate with that team. Let's see, let's do like an 8-minute hybrid timing push. We can do that. 8 minutes, we can just yeet out as many hybrid as we can. And let's go with that, I think. So who are we playing? We got a Tychus on our team. And we got a Manx on our team. Okay. We're against a triple stack. This is a clan of three players here. Oh my god. No way, he just sent out all these explosives. Oh my god. Ooh. We need some defenses up here. Stat. Alright. So by the way, guys, if you guys are new here to my channel, I do benchmarking with Fenix for the weekly Brawl for Direct Strike every single week, because obviously the Brawl changes every week. And so there's going to be a little tier list at the end of this video of who's going to be good, who's going to be bad, who's going to be, oh, not bad, but like who's going to struggle this week. I think that's probably the best way to put it. And so, yeah, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of Siege Breakers this week, honestly, because Siege Breakers, Siege Breakers are quite good as a unit to stack. So I think the game's either going to end with a timing push, or I think they're going to end, like, if you can coordinate with your team, you can get a timing push in, or you can go to the late game with some siege tanks. It looks like Manx has gotten some changes, because it doesn't look like he has access to bunkers anymore, which means we're going to have to be playing some more Manx again. Oh my god, what do I get against this? So there's Slockers, there's these exploding infested, okay, and we have a Tychus on our team, so I'm tier 2 right now. I could go get Fenix. I don't quite remember. There was another opponent here who had something that was not... Oh, Nova with Marines. Okay. So, Nova with Marines means I can probably do some slice and dice with some more Zealots here. Or more Legionaries. Get the charge. There we go. I got max upgrades on my stuff already. And if we're going for a timing push, we should probably get something that's more aggressive. But I don't want to get War Pigs just because they don't scale well into the late game. So I'm just going to get some Siege Breakers here. Bam. Put them down here. And there we go, and of course everything he has is stealthed, and I don't have an observer. I don't have a single observer. Vorzoon. Okay, let's get an observer right over here. There we go. Probably don't want Caldalis. I need to make sure that I can get some... I think I want Fenix himself. Alright, let's see. Let's check this out here. Oh god, that is a lot of exploding infested. Oh my god, so many volatile infested coming in here. Good thing, though, we seem to have it on lock, kind of. I think I should probably get Caldalis. Caldalis will be able to help me really clamp down on those stalkers that Vorzoon is sending out here. There we go. Let's get our Legionary here. Let's get our Legionnaire. By the way, guys, if you guys are new here to my channel and you guys enjoy Direct Strike content, well, consider checking out this playlist here of Brawl from one of the previous weeks. I do weekly Brawls, every single week. And yeah, if you guys like what you see, consider dropping a sub, because I make these videos every single day of the week. And yeah. Alright, let's get the Empowered Blades here. I think I need like 7 Zealots in order for Caldalis' Empowered Blades to do maximum amount of damage. Bam. Oh my god, that Siege Tank is totally useless. Alright, here we go. I kind of want to save for... If we're doing a timing push, we should probably just commit to resources, because there's no middle income anyways. We should just commit to... but there's no other way we're getting money besides cashing in here. God, that's so tough. We are getting pushed in quite hard, too. My allies here have not put out much in terms of units. And I think my choice in going for Slayers is probably not the best one. I mean, not Slayers. Going for Legionaries probably isn't the best one, but... Probably need to mix in some... I probably need to mix in some Adepts right now. Some Adepts and some Immortals. What am I doing? Why don't I have Immortals? There's so many Stalkers here. Why don't I have any Immortals, guys? What am I doing, guys? Oh no. Oh no, guys. I've reverted back to bad choices. Okay, let's see. I mean, I think with Immortals, like my Legionaries are very tough right now, so Immortals would definitely help out so much here. It's just like they're chasing the Stalker line back. Yeah, I need some Immortals here, so let's just get some Immortals. I'm gonna put them on top of the Siege Breaker. But yeah, I am not performing optimally right now in terms of just my wave performance. Let's splice in some Immortals, and then around 8 minutes, we're gonna ping to our allies. We're gonna go for a timing push, and see. I'm probably just gonna spam a bunch of Hybrid Destroyers, and then, yeah, I'll just like ping my wave, and then that's probably what we're gonna do. Tychus here coming down with a lot of hammer securities. Great choice, decent choice actually. I wouldn't say great, like the greatest choice, but it's not bad. Because Tychus having more units in his wave is always a very good thing for him. There we go, we're crushing that cannon, and oh, he's noticing that I have no anti-air. Very clever, very clever. I don't think I'm going to be getting anti-air for most of this game anyway, so let's see. I got my Immortals here now, and oh my god, these two Immortals are making such a massive difference. Why didn't I get them earlier? Why didn't I get them earlier, guys? Big brain farts here. I seem to have forgotten how to play. Just for the moment, just for the time being. So I think I'm gonna need to get Talus here. I'm gonna need to get Talus, and we're close on the time actually. We're getting close on the time. So the Terran Mercenaries really aren't gonna be that impactful. I mean, they spawn every single wave. So you want to pick the ones that'll always be coming in. Basically, you don't want to be like. You don't want to build Marines, like they won't scale well, right? That's the only thing. Oh my god, so this Nova here's bought a bunch of ghosts to try and like snipe off Tychus's guys, but like they don't stand a chance actually. Because Tychus's Vegas are just better. There we go. We got the Sonic projection here. Debilitation system. Let's go. Get a debilitation system over here. And there we go. Okay. He notices that I don't have any anti-air. Okay, but okay, so I've just basically ignored his air units for now, which will probably cost me. It'll probably cost me, like, right about now. It's costing us, kind of, right about now. But if I grab some Adepts, we should probably be able to shore up our anti-air capacity. And Adepts do bonus damage to light, so they will shred those Banshees that are coming forward here. Okay, well, we're getting a pretty big hybrid count. 8 minutes. Let's see. So after this wave. So okay, and then we're gonna go for a big tempo push. I think I'm gonna put the hybrid at the front. I think that's probably the best idea. I'm gonna get some upgrades. Oh my god, all those hammer securities just got sniped. Their whole purpose here was to take hits for Tychus, I guess. Okay, there we go. And then so, all right, let's go. So these hybrid will also boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna put them all down. Ping my allies here so that they know. I'm gonna put down an Immortal. I'm gonna put down another Siege Breaker. I'm gonna put down a Conservator here, because I think the Conservator right here in the middle is gonna be optimal. There we go. So my hybrid are coming out. Oh, he's got tier 3 hybrid coming out here. Oh, that's oh yeah, that. This is gonna be a push. Okay, I don't know if we can end the game here, but we can definitely do some significant damage. My wave is coming out here, so we got the tier 3 hybrid. This guy has no hybrid coming out here. Oh no, he does. They already spawned. So that's the hybrid push, back to back. I'm gonna expect our opponents to push back against us, but that one hybrid destroyer was very powerful. Let's get a Sonic projection here. Tychus's wave here is probably gonna be able to hold it. Or may not hold it, but kill it. No, because Sukhov's regenerating the platform. And then that black hole actually saved a lot of time here. However, I have numbers in terms of the hybrid game, and I think this might be the nail in the coffin for him. Because I don't think he can contest this many hybrid. Oh wait, it's the Stukov wave though. The Stukov wave can probably do a... Actually, most of Stukov's wave is a throwaway wave. It just sort of blows up on itself. It's a throw-up... Oh my god, are we gonna end it right here? Because this is probably the strategy you can try and use to coordinate with your team this week. Just coordinate an 8-minute tempo push, and this is what you get. This is what you get. Easy peasy, easy does it. Alright, so, I mean, this week's Brawl, I mean, the modifiers aren't really too big, right? You get, like, the little mercs and stuff. So if you want to win games, coordinating a timing push like that is very effective. We were against, like, a triple stack of a clan. Like, these guys were all in the same clan, FGS or whatever. So I was like, maybe the guys are trying to they're trying to push something like I don't know, some sort of strat. So I was like, okay, let's throw a strat at them before they can get to us. Man, Manx is doing a lot of damage here. Despite having nothing out, actually, it's just these Emperor Shadows supported by Banshees. You know what? I think Manx is actually going to be pretty good this week with these with access to these Dustwings. But I'm thinking also Rainer Deathfleet is going to be hilarious. Let's see. I actually did not kill too much. I killed the least in Mineral Valley, only 9k. Oh my god, I didn't do anything. I think it's because I like for the first like 3 or 4 waves when I was just putting out Legionaries, I just didn't do anything. But as soon as my Immortals hit the field, they just started wiping the floor with Warzone's units. There was a little bit of a potato decision making there, but don't worry about it, guys. We won the game. All right, so the game is either going to go like this, where you just go for a timing push every time there's hybrid and mercenaries, or you can try and go for a late game build or something, which might be a little bit more entertaining and fun to play. But after a few times, you're like, ugh. Nova here has a lot of ghosts. Anyways, guys, if you guys, well, stay tuned because we're going to do the tier list right now. Bam! Alright, and we're back. Let's go. As per usual, we're going to go through the auras, we're going to go through the overall strategy, and we're going to have a look at the commander rankings. If for some reason you guys skipped over here just to see the tier list because you didn't want to see the gameplay for some reason, be sure to like and sub if you guys enjoy Direct Strike content and you want to keep up with this stuff. So let's move into it. So modifiers this week, we have Accord, middle income bonuses removed. That's going to hurt Manx a little bit, and it's going to slow the game down slightly. It's going to, you have less incentive to really push forward and take middle because there's no bonus to it anymore. And we also now we have Hills Cantina and MERCS, so we have 5 different Terran Mercenaries we can hire, as well as 3 tiers of powerful one-time use hybrid. So overall strategy, as you guys saw in that game, I think the best strategy to win is to just pick a commander with strong early game, coordinate with your team for an 8-minute hybrid push, and bam, magic just happens right there. Make sure you max out your hybrid cloning facility thing so you get maximum energy generation. You don't have to max out the Terran one if you don't want to. I maxed it out just as a hedge to protect myself in case the hybrid push didn't win, and then so at least I'll be getting a maximum number of siege tanks coming out. That being said, for the Terran Mercenaries, make sure you either get the Banshees or the siege tanks or the Vikings. The Marines and the Marauders really aren't worth the energy you spend on it, right? Because they just don't scale well into the late game. The Banshees will still be relevant, the Siege Tanks will always be relevant, and the Vikings can be useful to help you deal with enemy air. But for the most part, you want to try and get out as many Tier 1 hybrid as possible on this push so you can just overwhelm your opponent with numbers, as I did. Yeah, let's just go into the commander tier list ratings. So in the S tier, unsurprisingly, we have Tychus back at it once again. Tychus is generally very strong in the early game, drops off a little bit in the mid game, and depending on how he's doing, might have a little bit of trouble in the late game as well. But when he gets complemented with extra units, like with access to Siege Tanks, with access to Marines, or Banshees, that already makes his already powerful wave even stronger. And top that off with the timing push at 8 minutes. Very few people can survive that, so Tychus is going to be pretty good. I think Nova's going to be pretty good as well, because Nova Bio is very strong, very affordable and cheap, and you tack on some more units there, and you just get a pretty good combination there as well. Manx, I'm thinking Manx Bio with Aegis Guards and lots of Troopers are just going to completely run everything over. Fenix, I think, is actually very good too this week. Like I would actually put him in S tier because of how powerful his mid game is. He kind of drops off later in the game, but you won't see this drop off if you just end the game within like the first 10 minutes. Alarak here is in the A tier because I think Alarak, he can have that tankiness, but I don't think he has that sort of beefiness in his tier 1 and tier 2 that really allows him to crush it. But that being said, like I don't think he's too bad because he himself is very tanky. His Slayers are very good at killing armored units, and he's still not bad. For Horn, I'm thinking of a pure Hellion Hellbat strategy that would probably be able to take the cake this week, so I'm going to try that out. Rainers, Marine Marauder, not even Marines, just going to be Marauder Firebat, and then maybe I'll splice on some of the Vikings that you can get from the Cantina. And then in the B tier, I have commanders that I think can do a good job at stalling out the game and then transitioning into a late game comp. So Abathur, you can just go spam Swarm Host and you can probably stall out the hybrid push. I'm saying probably. Stetman with a pure Baneling Gary comp will be able to wipe most waves, at least his wave that he's facing. I'm thinking Vorzun, if you go a lot of Stalkers, just like a lot of Stalkers, like hard commit. Not like what my opponent did where he built a few Stalkers and then like but got a bunch of other things. I think Dahaka is going to be okay. He's not too strong in the early game. Like, he himself is not very tanky in the early game. He doesn't do a lot of damage either. So he's going to have a bit of trouble this week. So you have to build a more defensive comp, maybe like a Roach Hydra comp in the early game, and then you can try and go for that 8-man push. But I think other commanders do better, right? Artanis is going to be in the captain tier, which is still not too bad. It's just that Artanis gets he gets overrun really easily, and he needs a lot of minerals to work with. So that's one of his weaknesses. Kerrigan also has a very particulate, small sort of composition from tier 1 to tier 2. It's only in tier 3 where she actually gets access to her Ultralisk, which might be a little risky to go for, because you don't have as much income anymore, so it's going to be a little harder to go for it and profit off of it. Karax, you can probably stall with Sentinels, but then, like, what are you going to transition into? That's the only question, because now everyone has access to Vikings, which make your carriers a lot weaker. But then again, Karax also has access to Vikings, so it might actually complement Karax Air very well. I have been wrong about this before, because usually when Karax has access to a better anti-air unit, he actually does not bad. Swan here, a little bit, it's obviously because like, Swan just takes a lot of time to scale. You might be able to do something with Cyclones again, I don't know, or you can go like a Goliath Hellbat, just tier 1 comp. I'm not sure how well Swan can do this week. Zagara is going to be a little tough because tier 1 and 2, she really has nothing going for her. She has to go to tier 3 to get Aberrations and her Hunter Killers. Yeah, so it's going to be a little tough getting there, but if you can, you're not going to be able to get the 8-minute push to be as strong, which is why I think it's weaker. And I think Stukov here doesn't really do well against big units. In order to get to that point, I think maybe Stukov needs to go Diamondbacks, like Bunkers and Diamondbacks this week, I think. I could be totally wrong here. But anyways, I think that's the breakdown for this week. Be sure to look out for the Dark Horse video, which I'm going to play all 3 of the Dark Horses this week. And yeah, be sure to let me know if you guys think any of the commanders are rated too highly, rated too low, and tell me why. Maybe you have another strategy in mind, but I think the best way to win is that timing push to coordinate your team. The other strategy would just be sort of doing the same old thing you do normal Direct Strike, and then going for a very greedy late game build. The only thing is that the greedy late game build gets countered by a very early push, right? So anyways, if you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.